What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Josh Helm, Texas Best Construction, and today we got a little more variety for you guys. Listen, we've been telling you guys for some time that stay tuned because we're going to have all types of variety of Barndominiums coming your way. And so some of the things you're going to find here on this channel, we're going to continue doing these walkthrough update tours as well as our finished tours on the builds. It's getting a little bit hectic though because we have so many builds going on, and we can't show as much as maybe some of the day-to-day operations, but we're trying to get in and do some of these updates for you guys and catch you up to speed about what's going on. So today we're back here at the Files Valley Barndominium. You guys were with us. We poured the foundation and getting all the formwork, all that kind of stuff done, as well as standing up steel. I believe we've done some of that on some of the previous videos. But today we've got still unfinished on the inside, but a lot of the exterior sheeting is done. So I want to get out here, show you guys a little bit what it looks like. Hope you enjoy this video. Let's get it going. All right, right off the bat, we have this big, huge gable style roof and that runs all the way front to back, that covers the main living as well as the shop area. You know, our colors here is a green and a light tan trim. I'll get the specific colors for you guys here in just a minute, but with the white windows and everything that's going on here on this exterior, it really is popping nicely. I really love how we were able to use some of this Austin stone around the wainscoting all the way around the porch area, which porch space is huge. I mean, we got L-shaped porch here that banks off the front side as well as the front elevation. And you'll see we have quite a few windows here displayed. And our biggest thing, I guess, that I want to tell you guys about this design, because we have lots of different styles, designs that we have going on these builds. Some of these builds we have gable style roof systems. You'll see the monitor style where you have kind of like what I call the Whataburger. And we're actually working on the gambrel style roof that we're doing in the Eustis area. And you guys, hopefully you'll be following along on that build. But that's more of that just barn, you know, octagon shape looking shape for a barn. Well, this is just your straight gable, but we do have overhangs here. We've got a huge porch. We're using an ephes band on top for a water table above the Austin stone that we're using. And this is a cream colored stone, so it's kind of as white color as you could get. But I like the contrast of the downspouts and everything. This is what really, for me, makes a building pop, is to have some of those color configurations there where you have a good contrasting difference between your roof, trim, and wall panels. Now, I know that we have some builds where people are just whitening those out, and they're doing all white, and they're doing maybe black trim, white walls, black roof, all those types of things. On this particular one, the roof color is actually galvalume. So we have galvalume roof with a light beige trim and green color on the walls. So it looks awesome. I love how we were able to incorporate the color of the doors as well. Big, huge 14-foot doors, overhead doors for the shop areas. And that's kind of a drive-through shop, which gives you quite a bit of displayed there. When you open it up, you can catch a breeze. So, and then we have the carport as well, that is just for, you know, more typical parking. And it's got that gable shape as well to it, which looks really nice on this build. So I love how that turned out. Now, the other bigger question is, why do we have this big section on the back? That is a lean-to back there, which for me, it kind of brings the feel of the Barndominium. It's getting you more into the agricultural feel of having a Barndominium. You could park tractors under there. You could put, you know, pretty much any of your implements or farm equipment or skid steers or any of these kind of things. And I think anybody who especially lives in the country like me would love to have that kind of a space of cover, you know, in the back area. So that's a great way to protect your stuff, as well as I think he's going to be putting storage containers and those kind of things under there just to help keep some of the heat off of his storage, additional storage that he's going to be doing. So gives you a lot of great options on the exterior to have all that. So like I said, this one has it all. So let's get inside, show you guys what's going on in there. All right, here we are in the great room, living area, kitchen, all combined, open space. And I realize that there are varying opinions on some people who maybe not like the open concept, but we're still in a territory where everybody loves open concept here in the DFW surrounding areas. So it's still a big, kind of a hot topic. So we have an open kitchen, open to our living space. Front door is on this wall back over here. And it's just 6'8" door, all the windows set at the same height as the front door. I do like how we're trimming this. It just adds another little, to put that shelf on there, adds another little touch to it. That will all be painted. And the kitchen wall is over here. We do have a huge island going over here. Now, we're gonna extend the wall a little bit because there were some changes with the way this was going to lay out, and I've got to extend my stud wall here, and I got to take a little bit off on this side. But you can see we're making preparations to where we'll be ready for countertops soon, as well as finishing up our millwork so we can begin painting in here. So at this stage of the game, all the texture is done. We will have some patchwork to do on a couple spots, which you may see throughout this walkthrough. But check this out. We've got some interesting touches here. This is like a paper towel holder, which is pretty neat to incorporate that. You just pull that out, and it actually has drawer space behind there. Isn't that swift? It's pretty neat, as well as some slide-in. There'll be some slide-in divider spaces below that, and great big upper cabinets. Here, I get a lot of people who are always like complaining that the cabinets are too tall. Like, oh my gosh, Josh, why would you want 9-foot cabinets? Well, this is more, in some cases, we use this as a decorative sense, but when you make your cabinets taller, it actually makes everything feel a little more spacious. And who doesn't want to see more carpentry work, mill work, things like that in your home? It just gives it a little bit of a higher end feel to it. When you're building cabinets, some of your precious commodities there is having more drawer space. A lot of people like drawers as opposed to doors. So there's a lot of drawers going on here, as you can see. All drawer space. All this is all drawer space. So, you know, drawers can be a way to customize what you're looking for. But in this is here, it's going to be a farm sink that goes here, dishwasher, and then we have a double oven going over here on this side. This is a barn door, which is a knotty alder. Look at that, looks sweet. So this is a solid 1 3/4, I believe. And this will all be paint grade here because you can see the finger joint style, but this is all solid yellow pine. And again, continuing that shelf look up here. But right off of this kitchen, there's a lot of like built-in stuff. So right off of here, we have some little cabinets over here with counter space. There's actually going to be another sink here. but with some upper storage. This is added shelf space. Now this is probably equal to what most people would get for a pantry, but this is not the pantry. I'll have to show you guys where all that's going to go. That's just extra storage. And then over here, we've got more drawer space, which this is not where, I think this is going on this side. And we got a dryer and a washer. It's going here. So this is your laundry room. It's just two folks that live in here. They're retired. It's not a lot of activity as far as, I mean, they do have grandkids and stuff like that, but a lot of the thinking and the design and everything is for their forever home. So that's kind of where we're at. But look at all the extra storage up here above for your laundry, you know, soaps and all that kind of stuff. But you don't need much for soap, but okay, so this is, let me move this over, show you this, what I got here. This is gonna be like a double oven attraction going here. I got some doors that are all kind of in the way, but this is gonna be refrigerator hole back here with some added storage above right there. So refrigerator, double oven, barn door going into the laundry, which also is an additional exit going into the shop area. So we have two doors that go out to the shop. So the shop sits on the back side from where we're at here. But the cabinets are actually not done, millwork. Still got a few things left to do. I'm not even sure where this door right here goes, but it's right here in the way right now. This is your double door entrance into the actual pantry space. I believe right here, as we turn the corner, I think there's going to be like a little drop-in freezer that goes here, if I'm remembering. More space here for storage. These will have doors on the bottom with adjustable shelving. Upper cabinets here, a lot of cabinets here, guys. And then where Drew is standing back here in the back, this is the pantry. So there's actually going to be some shelf space designed. They got it drawn on the wall, but I think some of this is going to be shelf space with some mixed in, maybe some cabinet work here. It may be my trim guy is going to do a lot of this work, but it's not done yet. So this is where your actual pantry is. We don't have any electricity in here, so it might be a little dark. Now, more cabinets. This should be like called the cabinet house. But this is more upper shelving space. And again, I don't know all the uses for all the cabinets, but I believe you could probably put books and all kinds of things in this. And then you got like a little office area right here with more drawer space. Look at over here. I believe this is going to be like a mud bench area off of this entryway, which if you get a look at that, you can see I have a door that goes into the shop area out here. And I'll take you into here. I mean, I know I haven't showed you the other part of the living room, but I'll show you in here. No lights yet. Got a little vanity, toilet area. This is an additional bathroom with a walk-in shower. And behind this door, and it's a little tight right here. This is another drawer and cabinet space here. So this is more for like a guest bathroom, as well as if he's coming in from the shop and he's all filthy, he said this is where she's gonna make him clean up. So this leads it upstairs. I'll show you that here in a minute. But this is our living room area. Big open space. This is probably a 1,300 square foot, great room. If you guys remember in some of our previous videos, I showed you that we were dropping the ceiling in here. That is something that we did different here than we normally do. because typically I'm trying to get that full use of the span that we can do with our structures. But on this particular build, we couldn't do that because it was too high, or the customer didn't want it to be 20 foot, starting at 20 foot and going up another 312. So it was going to be like 28, 30 foot ceilings in here. So they didn't want that. But here we have this ventless propane fireplace that goes here with the full stack Austin stone, cream stone. This door doesn't go there, but we do have side cabinets over there on each side with books, shelves. It's going to look phenomenal. You can only imagine, I think there's 2 ceiling fans going in this room. So it's going to create the space. And I mean, if you look over there, there's no way you can imagine that ceiling maybe going up any higher than what it is. And I think we dropped it down. I think we dropped it down to like 11 foot or something like that, 11 or 12 foot. I can't remember what the ceiling ends at over there. And then it goes up to a peak of maybe 18 foot, the most. So before we go upstairs, I guess we'll go ahead and let me show you the under the stairs storage. Look at this storage, guys. That's pretty sweet. There's actually an added shelf in the back just for, back storage. And then you got your clothes hanging closet where you can put coats and stuff like that. That's a great storage room, actually. And then moving through here, we have another fireplace. This is not a double. This is the master bedroom, actually. You can see I've got crown molding in here. Same trim throughout that we're doing on these other areas, as well as the door styles. But this is the same fireplace. It's a ventless, and we were actually able to use our whole chase for some of our HVAC mechanical on this build, because we were struggling how to get it from one side to the other, because it's hard to explain why, but we had a limited opportunity to come down and to feed all of this area with HVAC, because there's an upstairs right above this. So we actually used part of this chase to bring our HVAC, and you can see I've got a return that feeds from that chase right there, and it goes back up into the unit, which sits above the attic area on top. So this is the master bathroom. This will be a barn door here. Another one of these beautiful barn doors. It's going right here. Now in this area, it's going to be pretty dark, but we do have a little light, so we'll see. There's going to be vanity space. You can see we'll have several mirrors, kind of like maybe a makeup area over here with his and her sink. And we have his closet, her closet. So this is his closet, which has a pretty sweet little setup for his closet. I'd take that, wouldn't you, Drew? Not bad. Just to have a designated space maybe is pretty nice. But hers is a little bit bigger and a little more cabinet space as well, because we got this bank of drawers on the back side with more cabinets, guys. I think you can tell my client really likes cabinets. So we have also this upper that goes above the toilet. And then this shower is probably one of the biggest showers Texas Best is doing right now. This is huge shower. There's one of the things I like about in a shower, like especially when you get a big oversized shower, is you can see I have like a volume and a diverter valve to where this feeds over here. So we have two heads. So we have a volume control and then a diverter valve that will divert either both or one head at a time. So you can have 2 heads in a shower like this. There's plenty of space. I don't even think you need a door on this either, but this is huge. So we do have crown molding in here as well. So let's go upstairs. I want to show you guys what that looks like. On our way up, I want to tell you about one of the challenges we had was with the stairs right here. The ceiling space was an interesting, it was an interesting design, and some of this stuff has to get worked out in the field. But we have joists that run this way, and so it became interesting how we needed to maybe reframe some of this because it was intercepted with head height. And I'm 6'1", 6'2", 6'1.5", something like that. And if we were to extend this, can't make the next step. So, but the way it worked out, it's really just right now. So there's plenty of ceiling height on this step, and you can keep moving on up. But we did have to add a slant to that. And then, of course, we have plenty of ceiling height the rest of the way. And in some of the original design, we were actually going to have a lookout from up here over the downstairs area, which would have been kind of cool. But the issue with that now is we had to drop the ceiling down. So right now, right here, you'd just be looking at the attic. So that wasn't going to be good. But this is like a little common area for the upstairs. I have 2 bedrooms up here with 2 walk-in closets and a bathroom area. Let's go ahead in there, show you this. This is a nice sized room, actually. We got sort of a farm style trim, closet. I said walk-in. Well, it's not really a walk-in, I guess, but it's a decent little closet there. And another bedroom over here. This is our mechanical accessibility right here, which my unit sits right here. So maybe when we have lights and stuff like that, I can show you a little bit of that. So this is the upper bathroom. We do have 2 sinks in here, 2 mirrors. There's going to be some wall sconces that go here. Again, more cabinets, guys, and I think a little laundry hamper going up down there with more drawer space, additional linen space. You have water, a bathtub here as well as a toilet on this side. That's what's going on there. Now, when we were working on the design for this point right here became a question. You see how this is slanted here? Originally, there was going to be a hallway right through here, and I had some concern about the beam where it was going to hit, and that would look pretty funky. But this was kind of an exception. We had to make an exception here because of the ceiling height, because we're up here. And sometimes, even though you're 19'4" or 19'6" on your eave walls, you can have spaces like that if you're trying to have a 9-foot ceiling with a 16-inch interstitial space. So, you really need to do the math on how your steel is going to be put together, because if you have 16-inch trusses that are holding your second floor, and then you have 9 foot, you need to add that. Plus, you need to deduct 20 inches for your 8-inch purlin on the top, as well as your 12-inch I-beam. So those are things that when you're laying out your plans, you want to be in communication with your builder on. So we knew about it. It's just something that after they had their concept done, I kind of pointed it out, and they ended up changing their layout so that it flowed this way, which I think works better. This is another bedroom. One of the cool things about this room, because it does have a closet as well, walk-in closet. Of course, window space. This looks out over the carport area. Windows, plenty of windows. Another closet here, which this has a little sneak surprise for you. He wanted to hang clothes in here, but this is also an excess, a secret passage, which is not a secret anymore, but it's a secret passage going back here to a whole nother storage area. So this is what I'm talking about with the amount of space off of here. I mean, this is long. This is probably, let me see, 1, 2. So I'm at least 35 foot long, at least. And, you know, about 8 or so foot wide. So the imagination can run wild with what you could do with a space like this, but this is all over the pantry area, laundry area, additional restroom below that we walk through. I know you guys are gonna ask me for a plan layout. I don't have it printed out here today to where I can show you a quick view of that, but I think I've already maybe done it in previous videos though, so you can look back on some of the previous videos. One thing we are going to do is some maybe cabinet space as well as some additional closure of some of this stuff. Okay, also off of this area, this leads straight onto the shop, onto a landing, which I'll go down and show you guys how we get up to this point from down there. So let's go check that out. Here we are right in the shop area. This is what I was talking about, that more common entranceway for parking, as well, like your standard parking is going to be right here. Now I have more doors, like a 14-foot door over here that goes all the way through. As you can see, we've got a post lift back here. That's going to be freaking awesome. You can see I got the stair access. You see we run the panels all the way up. You can see the amount of space that I have as far as the roof span goes. This is like a 44 by 50 or 40 something by 55 foot shop. So you go through your mind what you could do with that kind of space, but it's a lot of space. Again, I have the entryway that goes on one side of the living and another entry that goes through the laundry area. We have all this storage under here, which we're using for storage right now, actually. But all this storage under these stairs here. So this is kind of a, client didn't really know they were getting all that, but they got it. So also, we have stairs that lead up into that storage area that we were just up in. This is nice wide, 4 foot wide. You know, he wanted to be able to get plenty of space up there. But this leads into our laundry area right here. And then this leads up there. So we do have a lot of ceiling height. And I think they're going to have a big A fan going up here in the center, somewhere right in here. And I got one other thing I need to show you guys in the back. I just want you to get a feel for this. Of course, all this is going to be insulated. We're going to spray foam all this with the closed cell foam. But right off of the back side here, here's your little additional bonus lean-to area. I mean, look at the amount of space here, guys. This thing has it all. That's what I'm trying to say. You have it all. This is what I was talking about. You can use this for your parking or tractors or, you know, pretty much whatever you could imagine you'd use it for. So additional space, which we don't have foundation under all this, but I did pour footers for the structure on all these 4 structural supports, which this is all like a 3/8 pretty structural steel here. This is coming out like 30 foot. We got a 30-foot span going all the way out here by 55. So big lean-to, gives you a lot of options. Hope you guys have enjoyed this walkthrough. It's a little stuffy out here today, no air conditioning. So it's a little humid in there. But I hope you guys will keep following along. Like I said, we got a great big bunch more barn doors coming. We're going to be doing updates on. And, you know, I would miss some if I started trying to tell you which ones are coming next. But I'm pretty sure we'll be doing an update soon on the Buena Vista Barndominium. And we should have some tour videos coming out soon for the Hilltop as well as the Maypearl Barndominium. Either one could go at any time. So we're looking forward to coming back, showing you guys more. And until next time, I'm Josh Helm, wishing you all the best. Thanks for watching. Texas Best.